Good morning, Captain. You're okay. Hey. I know this is probably weird and things, you're okay. You were, tossing and turning quite a bit.
I was?
Yeah. Mumbling a bit, too.
What did I say?
A few things about someone called Rosewood. Based on what you were saying last night, I can kind of put pieces together. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want, but, you know.
It's fine. Rosewood was the one I loved.
Yeah. What happened, if you don't mind me asking?
Just a few weeks ago, he's been gone for quite a few weeks already, but he was a recruit. Very honest, young, inexperienced, but he was kind. He had joked around with Captain Dario and, well, he'd shown interest in me apparently for some time at that point. I don't know when it started, during maybe training or whatnot, but he seemed being encouraged by a lot of the men to try to get past my shield, so to speak. He tried a few times to just have a casual talks and anything. And more he showed that he was a very kind, caring individual. Someone I could trust. I haven't allowed myself to get into relationships very often. You see, ever since my father died, I've been the one that's keeping care of my family. And I'd always put it in the back burner as far as something happening. He was so persistent, and I found it entertaining, and so I humored the idea and actually decided to start things with him. He had his quirks, but he's very endearing. Everything was going fine up until Dario decided to butcher everyone.
Right.
He was one of their sergeants. And all I could do was watch and do nothing.
Kyler.
Me and Horst and the rest of the men in the port district, we just watched as he just took advantage of everything. Ordered his men to do horrible things. I know Rosewood didn't do anything there, but he was still an accomplice. And so, once Osgood found word of it, he was charged with the rest of them. There's nothing I could do. Osgood orders them. They're final. All I could do was watch and see the man I cared for get sentenced to death.
I'm so sorry, Liliana.
The last thing he said to me was, "Don't leave yourself for a dead man. I'm nothing but a corpse walking. Steal your heart, save it for someone else who cares. I will never forget you. So please, forget about me."
Easier said than done, though, huh?
Not a day goes by that I don't remember him.
I know
And I did.
how you feel.
So, ever since then, I've been put on a mask. The mask you see up front, covering the gaping wound that is my heart.
Problems with masks is that it's hard to appreciate true beauty. So, thank you for
Right?
taking it off for me, at least a little bit. Just a peek.
So, what's your take on the fearless guard, Captain Liliana? Now that you've seen how she truly is.
I think I respect you more, to be honest. It's kind of easy to coat yourself in armor, put up a shield, and keep pushing forward, but it takes someone really strong to show that to someone. Even if it is in drunken, well, you know. Look, I'm not trying to replace anyone from your past or mine. I feel like we both have a lot of healing that needs to happen. So, whatever this is, it can be whatever it is. Doesn't need to be anything. We don't need to pursue anything. If something happens, it happens. And just... Sorry, I don't normally get like this. You don't need to put labels or... You know, I'm not gonna latch onto you or anything like that. So just take it as it is, yeah? I don't wanna... I don't know. I'm terrible with words sometimes.
No, you're saying the right ones at this point.
Well, I'm glad. That's a nice change.
Yeah. Probably one of the first that probably, I suppose, look at me differently, apart from most. I know you're joking But I can tell you're a kind soul, at least.
I try to be. I don't think I am, but I try to be. I still have a lot to improve on, a lot of things to heal, which I'm sure you understand, but... well, just take it day by day kind of thing.
Kyler!
If I'm being honest, I'm terrified of being alone at this. But I'm also scared of committing to.
I get it. We don't need to have any commitments, but if I feel alone, you know. Last night was, it was, something. Not used to that kind of treatment, but, my point is, you don't have to be alone, but you don't have to commit yourself to me either. If that makes sense. Just do whatever makes you happy. That's the main thing.
I think this is the first time in a while that my... Maybe. I suppose this is the first time that my heart's been slightly at ease for a while.
Of course. I don't want it to be anything other. I also know you have a bit of a reputation to uphold and such, so if you want to... We can play this kind of low-key and keep it on a need-to-know basis sort of thing. We don't want rumors and stuff. You with a filthy drow and such. Just...
We can, but not be a... Though, not a filthy drow.
Well, I'm glad you think so.
I like to try to judge people based on who they are, not what they are.
Yeah, I'm still figuring that one out myself, but if what you see is good, then I guess I can't be too far from it.
Well, I guess I should thank you.
For?
Lending a shoulder and an ear.
Of course. Heartbreak is... no. It's not fun. It's definitely not fun to deal with it alone, so... whatever healing I can do to help... you know, I'll be around.
Thank you.
Thank you. For giving me a chance and stuff. Time is...
Us.
oh god, it's already early morning.
I suppose we should get ready then.
Carry on, yeah.
It would be an opportune for the guard captain to not be around.
No. Heaven forbid. This place would fall apart without you, Liliana.
I suppose you're right.
Come on. Let's start the day. I think you threw my shirt
Put that.
over here. Oh, here it is.
Sorry, I can be a little bit forceful when
Oh, I'm aware.
I've had a bit.
Don't hear me complaining. I'll be around today if you want to talk or anything. Well, I'll be around. You know what I mean. Thank you, Liliana.
Thank you, Kyler. Don't get any trouble, please.
I would not dream of it.
Okay, good.
Alright, I'll see you around there.
Yes, I'll see you. Take care.
And you. Captain?
Morning, Kyler. You haven't seen Liliana around, have you?
You know, I just got out of my house and I thought I saw her going down that alleyway. I think I caught her tail end. I think she's heading to the front gate, I assume. I mean, I don't know. How are you? How's the festival? Are you having a good day?
Things have been better. Ah, there she is.
Oh, hello, host.
Where have you been?
I
A
was...
lot of work spread out last night.
What happened?
I'll have to share it with you at the barracks. Don't want to say anything out loud.
Okay.
You have a good day, Kyler.
And you, Captain Horst? Captain?
Kyla, I think there's some commotion going on by the church. I don't know, but I think something's going on.
I'll check it out.
I heard that Kolskager fellow's becoming a paladin.
Oh, okay.
A hulking man standing as a bulwark against the darkness. As shoulders stand stout, reaffirmed, the paladin looks the prelate in the eye.
You have earned this, paladin. Walk with pride. Walk with the blue flame.
For Mithrax,
Behold, brothers,
Or
the
Mithrax.
newest addition to your order. May the blue flame guide him.
May the blue flame guide him.
Blue flame guide him.
Oh, I'm so proud. May the blue flame guide him.
May the blue flame guide him. May the blue flame guide him.
May the blue flame guide him.
May the blue flame guide us all, brothers.
Do we clap?
The people who stand here before us stand as the bulwark against the darkness, against the monsters that stand in the darkness. It is only through standing together that we may drive back the things that lurk in the dark and guide all people towards the light. May the blue flame guide us all.
May the blue flame guide us all.
May the blue flame guide us all.
Captain Master, brothers, return to your duties.
With that, there is a snap of chainmail as the paladins turn on their heels and begin to exit the chamber. All who are within would see that the ceremony has concluded.
Welcome. Thank you, brothers. Thank you.
Short yet powerful. That was impressive. I'm proud of him.
Congratulations, brother.
Thank you.
Welcome edition.
I guess we gotta get back to our post. I guess so. Shift around in your armor a bit. Rolling.
Good morning, Kyler.
Good morning.
Do you know where Authorial's house is?
Well, that's a
Apparently
strange
I'm
question.
supposed to meet her there. She wants me to meet her there. Just figured you might know.
No, I know that she works there, though.
Then she must be close.
I would assume so.
What a ceremony, eh?
I only caught the tail end.
Morning, you two.
Morning.
Morning.
Much time in. Time to open up the tavern, I guess.
Good day, you two.
Good morning.
Good day.
There you go.
Were you ever able to transcribe those notes?
Yes, I was. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
Oh, ignore
Of course.
that, ignore that, ignore that, ignore that.
Please take it all.
That's so good.
Right, well, I've got to, go talk to somebody, so if you excuse me.
Oh.
I never ignore anything.
Most are going to be clearing out, so I don't know how much.
I see everything.
Oh.
Report it to the guards immediately. Illegal discharge of a bow in a civilian district. That's 10 to life.
Well, I guess that just makes me a troublemaker.
You, a troublemaker.
Can't call me innocent now,
Oh,
huh?
speaking of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Ow!
Well, that changes a lot of.
Good morning,
things.
Kyler.
What? Good morning.
What?
Give me that look.
You keep making fun of me, and I
I
don't
think I
know
hit a
what to
rib.
mean.
Ow.
Oh,
Need to work on that.
nature, that's all it is.
I'm not a puncher, I'm a...
Don't worry about it too much.
Rin, good to see you.
Okay. Well, turns out I'm leaving tomorrow.
Why'd you go and then say my name?
Guess I'm not
No
gonna be in
reason,
town as
Rin.
long as I thought. Yeah.
Why?
No reason,
No
I'm not
reason,
I'm not
huh?
projecting anything.
That's a shame. Speaking
Not-
of you were preparing for it this whole
Can I
time.
talk to you, Mr.
Overheard something
Yeah,
about preparing
sure.
food and all
That's
that.
doctor
You sure you're-
to you. I worked
Set for
hard.
the
I'm a
journey?
professional.
Doctor. How do you
Yeah,
feel?
lead the way.
I'm not sure. I'm
fuck
gonna
is a
see how
doctor?
much the farm
Just
is
over
worth.
here. Just for...
I'll show.
Oh, amongst the flowers.
What's my part of the
Just a step away from the crowd, you know, so it's less noisy.
Mhm.
Hey, I got a question, and
Yeah.
this is...
Weird? Most of your questions are weird, Rin.
Okay,
Go ahead.
I mean, okay, not everything is weird. Listen, it's been a long, it's odd couple of days. Everything kind of seems to be happening back to back. So I'm just trying to be cautious where I can be.
Right.
Remember, I'll talk about the noble houses and some of the less favorable ones. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm just trying to make sure that I'm asking questions without asking too much.
Right.
When would be a good time to see your father?
Whenever he's around, I mean, he's usually out at the markets, usually around now. He's getting materials for the forge, or he's in the forge itself. We can have a look around. You might need to yell, if you catch my drift, but we can go find him. Why is that?
I gotta talk to him about somebody that he might know by the name of Burke.
Burke, huh?
Does that name seem familiar to you?
I don't know. I feel like it does, but I don't know if it really does.
Apparently long hair, a streak in the hair that's slightly off-colored, mustache. Does that seem familiar?
Nothing
Buying
that
weapons,
comes to mind.
usually trades in weapons.
I don't know. I just.
Huh.
What's the deal?
If you want to ask me that, then I prefer if you talk at your place instead of out in the street.
Let's go. Yeah, we might swing by the forge. He might be there. We'll see.
Crown took that for the festival.
Okay, yeah.
I'll leave it to it then.
It's okay, here. This is what you do. You have a lot of shabby clothing.
That I should know more.
You notice Kyler's like squinting a lot more, and he's not moving as fast as he usually does.
Okay, never mind, we're good. It seemed like
Rin, you remember that there is an archery range back there, owned by
now that I remember, there's an archer range back there.
Back to the toils of the morning work, eh, lads?
Oh yeah.
You're right, thank God.
Ignore me.
Is that elf talking
having
to
a-
gods? What the fucking weird? I'm just gonna do this my fucking strange crap.
Man, people we're real racist here. Let's get the fuck out
Yeah,
of
welcome
this
to fucking
part of town.
Adwick. Come on. In the weird
See you
area.
again, Randall. Long time no see. How have your travels been?
Rin rolling.
Very troublesome, Mr. Fuckboy. How have you been?
Because of one, you feel very judged.
I've been, I feel very good.
Rin?
Yeah, been making some purchases, making some orders, very close to finishing a few for the knights even. Would you believe that?
Can't just
Sorry,
keep
I wasn't
stopping
sure
every
whether-
time
I
God
feel very
speaks to you.
judged.
What do you mean you feel very judged?
Oh, listen, it could be something very important. I could be having an epiphany.
An epiphany?
Yeah.
Isn't that a type of drink?
Epiphanies, how did your last night epiphany go? Did you partake in some of that dwarven stout?
Oh, okay. Yes, I did. I
Or your epiphany with the guard, Captain? Hmm.
Just we're being low key about everything. Don't go spreading it or whatever. But it was I definitely we both epiphanied.
Talking about her body and her presence and flirting with her at the stands. Very low key indeed.
Yeah, but we didn't think anything was gonna happen.
Scorgrim?
I think it was around this morning.
Scorgrim.
I haven't seen him in a while though. Maybe take a swing around the markets or I don't know.
I'll see if I can go find that dwarf.
Look, neither of us thought anything was gonna happen with it, and then it just kind of.
I was muted. I was trying to talk to Jack, but apparently my words would just not come out. But go on.
There's nothing to go on. We didn't think anything was gonna happen, and then it happened, and then it doesn't matter, okay?
It happened. Should we speak in the at your home? Oh, I mean, if you don't mind, unless the guard captain is still there, we could speak over here if you want.
You know, I could kill you.
Let have a little bit of rest.
Bury your body, and no one would ever fucking find you.
You could kill me.
He quickly fixes the bed. I could kill you, and I would kill you. Kick something under.
You would kill me knowing that you're killing a man because you are embarrassed of being with the guard captain.
Look,
I mean, come on.
I've killed people for
Be with
less.
somebody. Just be with somebody.
No, we're being. She can't.
Listen.
Look, it's not a thing. It's not a. It's not a thing. It doesn't need to be talked about. It's not a thing.
It's not a thing.
It's not.
It's not a thing.
It's
Just
not.
Like I didn't have a thing with the Trado of Antwick, with the Imperial spy. Let's be honest about it, okay?
It's not a thing because we both have a lot of healing to do before it can be a thing. Okay, so we're just kind of right now.
Everybody has healing to do. This is a bad way.
Yeah, I
know.
know.
What you do healing at? In the bedroom and at the tavern.
Yeah, and she healed me all night long. The point being is just we're not getting it out there, okay? So just play it low key. That's all I'm fucking asking of you.
No, you're not getting it out there. You're getting it in there.
Shut the fuck up. What do you come to talk to me about? No, I'm not. This is. You've never seen him this flustered before, but he's just. Look, it doesn't. It's not a. What do you want? What the fuck do you want? Fucking knife here.
Okay. Well, fellow knife here. I need to find Burke because this man that your father may know might be the only connection that I have right now, the only possible lead to finding the rest of my company.
Okay.
Have you heard about the murders from last night?
There were murders last night? No, I was. No, I
Two of them.
was preoccupied.
One was a mass murder of 4. The other was a attack at someone's home.
Who by?
Attack of a scribe, actually.
Who by?
We don't know. That's the thing. One was an active poison that killed 4 men and almost killed Soma. Thank God that. Thank Mithrax that. Thank whatever deity that I can think of in this fucking town. Thankfully he had antidote on him and he was able to save himself, but he's quarantining himself at his place in the work order. It was a contact poison.
Contact
Something
poison.
I've never seen before. Typical poison has to go
Into the body,
before
yeah,
it becomes
on a
infected.
blade or a crossbow bolt
Yeah.
or something. That's weird.
Out of the 5 people in the crowd, 4 guards and 1 man with a sack of a lot of coin, 4 of them fell. One of the guards was not affected. And as soon as Soma touched one of the men that died, he started to feel his hands do something, and then it spread throughout his body, and he started to collapse and choke.
That's kind of worrying.
Thankfully, the antidote saved him. Yeah, it is very worrying.
Stuff
you
like
never know
that's
who you can
expensive as fuck. I don't know why they would waste it on. There must have been a reason for it. I mean, unless whoever it was is fucking loaded.
You heard of it?
Well, no, but I mean, fucking think about it. It's a lot easier to get a kind of poison that goes into someone, but contact poison is dangerous, it's hard to make. You would think it'd be more expensive, no? I've heard of similar things, but... It could be, but I mean, well, they have used poisons in the past. This is their style, attacking at night. But usually they do it with reason.
Well, the reason was the man that had the bag of coin got captured. When I was finished hurling my stomach out, I was sitting by the bench at the gate while waiting for a chance to talk to Commander Osgood about something, and I saw a man walk up the gateway entrance across the wall. I followed him, and I found him being escorted by 4 guards. One of them holding the sack of coin, and then they all fell except on 1 guard, which is a concern. I think it's the only one. He's the only one that didn't touch him. Maybe.
You sure it was a sack of coin?
Yes, it was 30 silver coins.
That's a lot for 30 silver coins, though. That's a lot of killing.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming maybe it was some sort of precautionary measure to, you know, in case the perpetrator gets caught, that the people that caught him get killed. But I mean, why the guard? If you're going to be killing the guard, I'll put everybody on high alert. I'd
Yeah.
be worry something if you just killed a peasant.
Exactly. I don't know why they would go through what you said, 3 or 4 people, just for 30 copper or 30 silver. Maybe they were desperate.
Well, either way, that was murder number 1. The murder number 2 is a bit more concerning to what I'm looking for.
Right.
Remember my question about the cradle?
If I've heard anything about a cradle?
The cradle, yeah. The term cradle. Does that ring a bell whatsoever?
No. Other than for a baby.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you something very... I said I wouldn't do it because people of Letford have been a little bit, well, no offense, but suspicious with all the stuff going on with Falgrith and all the other things, and connection to Mirandel and gateways and everything.
Yeah.
I just had Zach the other day lose his fucking mind, talk about gateways and portals and him seeing a place before, and Falgrith murdering everybody.
Yep.
Whatever happened at the lake as well.
Yep.
So I'm gonna break the I'm gonna do this in the name of trust. Can I trust you to talk to you about this?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, turns out the Cradle is a off-brand cult from Gradia, the Cradle of Asara. Asara, I have no idea teachings of. I never really bother with religion. But apparently the Cradle of Asara is a cult, a bastardization of the Asaran teachings that is a bit into the murderous sacrificing kind of things. And they have a connection here in Ireland.
Like your dagger.
That's the thing. The dagger apparently has some sort of relevance to them. Ackerman was responsible for looking into it and studying it as much as he can, looking through the records. And there was a hypothesis by the scribe that I talked to, the scribe that is dead now. He stopped by, very skittish, so I probably should have foresaw it, but either way. He said that there might be some connection on maybe some sort of meaning hidden on the actual dagger itself, through the ruins and a much of jumbled mess that is written or, inscribed onto it. Maybe something, anything that connects to either a noble house, or a location, or a general place, or some sort of code. Like codes and letters and stuff, but just on a dagger, with scribbles that make no fucking sense. Yeah. And apparently, aside from the serpents, we now have to deal with the Cradle here in Adwick. I suppose they've always been here, though.
But why be so overt right now? Why step out from the shadows?
Why be so overt? I think that because somebody was finally looking into them, and maybe, hypothetically, there could be a noble here in Adwick specifically that doesn't want the dagger information to be transcribed. Maybe somebody working in the scribery, somebody connected to the crown. Could be.
That's worrying. I feel like this entire place is just corrupted to all shit. People everywhere. There's nobles working with the fucking serpents.
You know,
There's
if Falgriff is
guards
gonna do
working
this
with...
thing that Zach mentioned about killing everybody, then if kills Adwig, then as long as it doesn't kill Christos and a couple of the good ones, then I don't mind it. Fuck Adwig.
Oh, it's a terrible place. Fuck Araland, honestly. The whole thing's just fractured. Everything here is just all over the place. I don't know. So what, you want Arn to find this weapon dealer?
Well, no, I don't want Arn for any... Well, I don't want to find him, I just want to ask him questions. Apparently, according to Osgood, he had a investigation that he did south of Barley Roll that had something to do with the cradle. And he perchance ran into my company mates. He wasn't too keen on the names or the appearances, but it seems like he's describing our bunch.
Right.
Minus 2 members, Mark and Brindamir. However, he did find this man among them, the merchant, Burke. Almost forgot the name, but I didn't.
And you think he might be in Adwick? Or you're...
Well, whether he be in Adwick or Arlen, just any sort of information I need, because he may know what happened however months ago that he was south of Barley Roll. Information he could recall some information. Maybe he talked to my company mates. Maybe he talked to Tally or Oliver or any of them. Maybe he overheard them saying, they went more east or they went north or something.
Sure.
Because they're definitely not west of Gradia. We found the bodies on the caravan mission. We found some bodies of temporary members. We have a specific rule that if necessary, we will hire help, temporary help, that will retrofit them with our insignias to make sure they identify with us. And we haven't had to do that for... Fuck, I don't remember how long ago. But either way, we try to keep it small, because the smaller you are, the easier it is to operate. If you're looking conspicuous, if you're not as big as, the Iron Wolves, then you can get into places without being known.
I understand.
The discrepancy, and less people know about my company, the better. Because the less you know about them, the easier it is to move around. Especially when you're catching criminals.
Yeah, I understand. That makes sense. You're, okay.
Or if you're burning, a carriage.
So, Burke.
Or if you're stealing a sire's daughter and taking her back. We do a lot of underhanded things. It pays well.
You're a merc, yeah, I get it.
What you need to do is talk to Arn, see if he knows Burke, see if he knows anything about him, general whereabouts, because he visits.
And you're asking Arn because Burke is like a weapons trader or a general trader kind of thing.
Well, I guess. I mean, I would think that a weapons trader would want to talk to a blacksmith. And
that makes sense.
Either would have to be Arn, it would have to be Flynn, or Quintus. Quintus
or
is fairly new, so I don't think he've ever met Skorgrim 2.
Well, he's an armor trader.
Well, either way, if somebody met him, then I gotta talk to him.
Yeah, I mean, ask around for Arn. He might have had dealings, but he hasn't been in Adwick very long, so...
Do you know if he's gonna be at the competition?
I assume he will show up.
Yeah, they're gonna do... Okay.
You might be able to catch him there. If not, if you go out into the streets and, ask for him, he might show up. If there's anything else I can help you with, let me know, yeah?
I'm just worried I'm not making a mistake by telling you all this.
Because I mean, honestly...
The more I stay here, the more I feel like I can't trust anybody.
That's a good mentality to have, Rin. And out of everyone from fucking Ledford, I have been the person who has spoken the least. So, take that as you will. I won't tell anyone.
Thank you.
So this cult,
Anyway,
I guess I should just flat out avoid them, right? Don't really want to be involved.
Well, I mean, last time I dealt with a cult, they took a pregnant woman and gutted her and
Was it
then
the same cult?
dismembered the child. I don't remember. I don't know. I remember there was screaming, and it was the first time I've seen a woman get dismembered in such a way. And yeah, it was a very gruesome sight. It was one of the early times with my company, and yeah, it does get better though after seeing more and more. You eventually just get used to it.
Yeah, I know.
But that was the only one time we ever dealt with a cult. I don't believe they ever had any sort of daggers of similar type. I know they were screaming something, and they were under a barn. Like they dug a full hole right under a barn, like a little tunnel, right? Covered it up with just plywood. Just go down in there, right under the barn, and out of mud, or I guess earth, they made list like a makeshift pedestal. And they put the woman there, some candles. Either way, fucking with cults. Think of the cults as like, think of this cult as bad as the serpents. Maybe, probably even better funded.
Okay. Yeah, cults are fucky wucky. Alright, yeah, I'll just avoid it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. It doesn't seem like my kind of thing to be involved in anyway. But yeah, if you need me, for sure. I'll, if I see Arn, I'll let him know that you're looking for him.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Alright.
I'm gonna go ahead and get out of your hair and let you prepare yourself for seeing Guard Captain again.
Shut the fuck up. Get out of my house. It's a fucking asshole.
Yeah, I can imagine. How long have you been away from Ayla?
Don't be mad or pouty.
I'm not
I'm not
pouty.
gonna tell anybody anything.
I'm not pouty, I just...
You're kicking the ground.
I'm not,
You're
just...
kicking the ground like a...
I don't even care. Fuck you.
Don't run away. Hello. How are you?
You can see he's quite tired. I'm fine. Why? Are you okay?
Oh. I am, well, there is a throbbing in my head. That isn't the drum, so I don't have to worry about it. But there is a throbbing for sure.
Yep. Yeah, I think I'm hearing those too.
Yeah. So I had a vision.
Uh-oh.
I had dreams, but daydreams. So we are leaving tomorrow night or the morning of next day. So very early or very late.
Okay.
So we have to prepare because I forget. I keep forgetting that everybody except for me is so squishy, and I keep forgetting that. So we have to make sure that we get tents and blankets, and I'm going to be making some torches, and yes.
Okay, tents and blankets. I don't know where we would start with those.
Tents. I feel like Marcus would know, but I can't find Marcus right now. But I'm sure I'll stumble into him sooner rather than later. But let's see. We could also. Oh, we could ask her. Hey.
Delivering yes.
Sorry, you do your delivery. Unless that is further on.
You.
Okay.
Yes. Hang on a second.
What is this?
So the cloak, there is a
Oh, those are mine.
Yes.
Thank you.
One backpack, sir. One cloak, sir. And I think that was all that you ordered. I also have...
For Fish Lady, give it to him as well. It's completely unrelated. I would have no idea that that's a thing that you should do, but give it to him as well.
I just had a thought, Nisk. If you have something from Raylan, because Raylan's kind of out and about today, just hand it to me and I can get it to her later. I just had this thought out of...
She's in bed. She just got shot.
Is she in that bed?
That's right. I was going to have sex with her, and she was.
Is she? Hang on. Is she in that bed? You fuck.
What?
Okay.
What? What? Oh no.
Because Kyler was there last night as well with someone.
Wow.
But you guys...
You know what?
I wasn't
She
trying.
was bleeding out in that bed, but that's fine. Don't worry about it. I hope her cries of agony were not disrupting you.
Oh, they weren't agony, they were pleasure, don't you worry. Yeah, just hand me Raylan stuff and...
Listen, you know, I thought I was the weird one. Just take them all. Take it all.
Wait, no, you can take these. Leopard print? How did you manage that? Take those. There you go. Okay, I'll put these back in the house. They're not mine.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Oh, they look very
No,
sexy.
but
Not that I would know anything about that.
it was a customer.
Alexis.
Were you interested in buying them?
No, goodness, no, I haven't even kissed anyone. I would never. Oh my goodness, no, I don't.
Don't you dare.
You don't need the kiss on for them to
Don't
become
you-
important.
I'm gonna put this in the house.
anyway,
Ask her about the thing. Hang on. Okay.
That is for notes. Halt, Kyler.
Halt! You fucking tell me to halt.
Sake, I'm trying to tell you something. Get the fuck over here. You freak. Listen. I don't have emotions.
Later on.
So, that's for Arn. That's for you. That's for you. That's for Raylan. And that is... No, I already made Raylan the other thing. So, just this pile of clothes is for all of you. You're welcome. Not to deliver the leopard speedos. Not that that brand name exists. Can I help you?
Oh no, poor God. Would you happen to have enough material and or time to, by tomorrow night, make either like tent or a blanket, multiples, water skins perhaps?
You get to pick one of those things. I can make one tent, or 3 blankets, 2 blankets actually, or 4 water skins. Your choice.
Okay, we all have water skins.
Tent is probably most important.
They all
Yes.
have water skins. I mean, people have water skins.
Are you getting possessed, my dear?
Who is this?
I'm not.
Who is telling you all this shit?
And it's. I have ears everywhere. I know everything.
Fulgrith?
Right here.
Someone.
Okay, we might be able to buy. We might.
Nice to
Okay.
meet you.
We might be able to get like a
Nice to meet you.
leftover tent from the
I'm
carnival.
Misk. I am the seamstress.
Maybe one they didn't put up. Or from the
Yes.
marketplace, we might be able to do something. Might be able to get something. Adventurers are everywhere. They always need tents. So
Aye.
you'd think there'd be some.
That is true.
Do you have enough
so
money?
Maybe extra blankets might be well. I probably don't. How much is 3 blankets going to cost?
2 blankets. Because
Two?
I
Two? I
simply
thought you
don't
said
have enough
3.
cloth. I said 3, but then I
Oh.
said 2 because I realized I have a shortage of cloth. We are literally buying clothes off of people's backs and cannibalizing them for new clothes.
What about those
with the
fucking
steel thing.
speedos?
Cannibalizing clothes. Those are important.
You want a 10 Speedo, sir? You like that leopard print?
I
You
could
sound
probably
kinda
model
weird.
them.
Wait, you are.
Is that a tent for ants?
Kyler in a print speedo.
Pants,
I'd hate to see that.
No, you would not. Don't. That's shush now, you.
I absolutely would not.
Anyway,
but
yes,
it's-
okay, so how
someone
much
would
for
hate to see
blankets?
that. Fair not.
Blankets.
Well, if you have any artists.
That would be if you are not opposed to me incorporating the use of hay and or Timothy hay into the use of the weave. That would knock the price down about 20 copper pieces. So we're looking at about 4 silver. However, I could make it 3 silver, 80 copper pieces.
It needs to be as warm as possible. It is for squishy people surviving up in the north. So
Squishy people.
5 silver.
5. That is all the money I. Okay, Kyler.
Wow, you're rich. That's amazing. You have so much money.
I can have these for you to buy today because I'll have you know blankets are the easiest thing to make.
They're just squares, aren't they?
Oh,
Now, if you'll
wonderful.
excuse me, I have to find a man named Haskell and deliver these.
I have many regrets in life.
That's your uncle, isn't it?
Haskell, yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, well, Yas is gonna be the one seeing them. Okay, so what was that? The tent and the blankets
So
done?
you and Haskell.
That was just blankets, but we have to acquire a tent, which we can inquire around. Hopefully, someone has an extra, or worst case, perhaps. Let's see. The festival should be finishing tomorrow. So shit, we'd be leaving on 1 day extra. Fuck. Wait, no. Is there only 3 days of festival or 4 total?
3 in total.
3 in total. Okay. So by the end of tomorrow, they'll be breaking stuff down. I can see if I can make offer to just take one of them off their hands.
Yep.
So.
Or, you know, I could...
Hi.
Look away, Alexis. I could, you know...
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay, you can
If it
turn around
doesn't
again.
work otherwise, yes.
What are you talking about?
Nothing, don't worry. You
Don't worry about
pure little cinnamon roll.
I like cinnamon rolls.
Never had one. I heard they're really
I've
good
not
though.
had one, actually. I heard great things, but never
They're
had
very
one.
good. Ladia gave me one the other day. Well, I paid for it. But
So you're
delicious.
out and about today? I guess it's because of the festival, huh?
Yes, the magistrate gave me the day off. Very rare for him to do that, so I'm taking advantage of it.
May I accompany you then? Make sure you stay out of trouble.
Of course.
Scallywag.
Ah, well, not that I would really get. Dang it! I forgot. I'm using new controller. I mean, I'm using new controllers.
You're using new controllers.
I don't know what the accent I'm using. Okay, I'm using. Fuck. Oh my god.
Using-
Yes, you can.
Okay,
You
sure.
can come with me.
I will do that.
Don't break her. Wait a fucking second. Hold on. Hold still. Hold still.
What's the problem?
Are you recently wounded?
Not recently. There's
Okay.
just scars.
Understood. You had me worried.
No, not super recently. That was the worst of it. I'm
A couple weeks ago.
not allowed to talk about the things, but
I see. If there's anyone you want me to punch, just let me know.
Oh, he's been dealt with.
goodness me, no! You'd get in so much trouble if you punch him. What?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Understood.
Get in a lot of trouble if you punch the magistrate.
That wasn't the magistrate.
Anyways.
Anyway. Yeah, so I'll accompany you today. Make sure you stay out of trouble. You, if you need anything else, I'm not just a piggy bank, I am your nephew thing, so... But if we do need an extra few silver, I have some left over. I don't want to die.
Wait, so you're her nephew?
Remember how I talked about my weird family?
Oh. Right, I do remember you mentioning that. Fuck, I need to remember that I cannot do any hand gestures when I open up my emote menu. Sorry. I remember you talking about that.
This is my aunt kind of thing.
Yes, kind
well,
of thing.
Pleasure
Sort
to
of.
meet you again. Yes. Nice.
Have you have you met her?
I met her this morning in the church.
Okay.
Hi. We exchanged names.
Yes. She was very kind. Anyways,
This is
I
Alexis,
should
she's my
let you
charge.
two have your fun. I'm going to continue hunting for extra supplies and trying to make sure you all survive up in the north, because
God, I hope
keep
so.
forgetting
Going to the north.
how squishy.
Apparently.
Why are you going to the
Yeah,
north?
see,
I go where I
the
need to go.
difference between Bjornings and everyone else is that, oh, we have to survive a winter storm? Cool, you pick up the Bjorning child and throw them into the snow. You're good,
Please
you know?
don't do that to me. I just have a Bjorning name, not Bjorning skin or fur or...
I know that. I
I do.
worry that your ears are going to shatter.
No. I have two names. I have Kyler and I have another one.
You have two names?
I have actually quite a few
Right.
names, but yes, mainly two. De Beer.
Fucking, I'm gonna have to get used to these new controllers. I'm so sorry. Wow.
One
What was
moment.
it again? Yeah, what?
De Beer. 1 second, I'm going to... De Beer. Morning, Sir Knight. Is there something I can help you with?
Oh, hello.
I'm an apprentice at the forge.
Oh, most excellent. I was looking to depart the city today. I found out that my horse could use new horseshoes.
Okay.
I don't suppose you know how to make those, do you?
Oh, they're pretty simple, just kind of bent bits of metal with holes in them, really. But I'm not a, what are they, person who does...
Farrier.
That's the one, a farrier. Yeah, I'm not one of those. I can make the shoes, but I can't put them on.
Well, fortunately, one of them came off. At the very least, to be able to see the shape of them.
Yeah, and the size.
You think you can mimic that?
It shouldn't be too hard. Just a little bit
Buy
of...
4 from you if...
Yep. Let me just quickly check how much it costs. We think really hard. I saw you in the tournament yesterday. Are you not staying for the rest of it?
No. There is no need.
Okay. That would be 1 silver, 60 copper? No. We'll just say 1 silver. That sounds about right.
Very well, as you wish.
Yep. Yeah, I can get those done for you by the afternoon.
How about we call it 1 silver 60 anyway, and you get them done before the end of the morning.
Very well.
I would like to leave, please.
I can do that. 1 silver 60. Oh, it's shame you're not staying.
What would be the shame if I did? Thank you, blacksmith.
Very well.
Anyone who cared, really.
Right.
Right, I have to do some work in the forge. I need to get those done by morning. You're welcome to stay if you want, or peruse. That's fine, just stay out of trouble.
Alright, I'm sure I can manage that, I suppose. You're just gonna be working in the forge?
Yeah, so swing by, come back, or... You know, have you seen the fairgrounds yet?
Alright. I've seen them briefly, but maybe I'll go check them out.
Have fun, stay safe, and I'll find you later, okay?
Yes. Thank you, will do. I look forward to seeing you later, Kyler.
Something I can help you with?
Well, yes, I need to pick up my sword and spear. I left them here for your father to sharpen a while back.
Sure, that should be done. Gregor? That girl, please keep an eye on her. Just make sure she stays out of trouble.
Alright.
You don't need to be super overt, just if you see her around, just make sure she's not getting hustled or something like that, please.
Alright, I will.
Thank you. Yeah, I can...
paper in the forge.
Yeah, we have things we can write stuff down.
I need to write a note.
Okay. Yeah, come on in, Mirror, and I'll get you stuff. Paper.
Alexa seemed very happy to see you again.
Well, she's allowed out of the, well, her place for now. She's got the day off, so she's enjoying it.
Ah.
Let's see. Your sword and spearhead, you said?
Sword and spear, yes.
I think that one's yours. Have you already paid for it?
I believe so. If not, you can have your father knock down my doors.
I wouldn't give him any reason to. He might just take it anyway. And your spearhead. Okay.
You should have a pole around here somewhere.
Pole. Oh, right. It would be attached if he's done the whole thing. So then there you go. There's the whole spear.
Ah.
He wouldn't leave it separate.
And then here's your spearhead back.
Hey, this is someone else's. Weird. Whoops.
just saying, but make armor.
Oh. Just says make armor.
Pretty much.
Make armor.
I made it short, okay? So then I had to make a whole sentence out of this.
Okay.
You've already ruined it. Kyler, good job.
What do you mean? So sensitive.
Your father does good work.
I don't think you were admiring the work, were you?
What do you mean?
Well, you were looking at the sword and thinking about stuff, weren't you?
Well, the sword was in two, and now reforged into one piece, so something to be happy about, considering it's the only real memento I have of...
Yeah.
Wait,
Touch my shape.
well, thank you.
Of course.
I'll be on my way. Unless there's something I can help you with to help you knock out these things faster, maybe you can go spend some time at the fair with Alexis.
It's just horseshoes. It shouldn't take too long. It's really just bending metal and putting holes in them. In fact, I have a thing to base them off. I'll be fine.
That's good. I'll leave you to it then.
We'll
See you at
talk
the
about
festival?
Authorial and stuff later if you want. Unless it's something you don't need to talk about.
I think I'd like to.
Okay.
I need
I'll see you around then.
someone else's perspective on this.
Leave it open. He's in here working. Might as well take orders if he's in here.
Busy day, Skorgs.
So is this about horseshoes?
One of the knights is leaving today. He wants me to repair his horseshoes. Well, make a new set.
Go ahead. No worries, Alexis.
To get in their way. I checked out the market, but I got bored.
You got bored? You can come sit in here if you want. That should have only be done by morning.
Alright.
Okay.
What the heck?
Come and take a seat wherever you want. See you around, Mirren.
Take care.
Skorgrim, this is Alexis.
Hi, I'm Alexis.
I appear. Morning. I appear to be having an issue.
What's your issue?
Everything's going kind of dark. Hold on, give us a second.
No worries.
Is it?
Oh, it's not.
I got you.
Oh,
it didn't work.
That is one way to do it.
Damn.
Oh, actually, it did work.
Master Blacksmith.
Wow, you're very talented, Kyler.
I'm actually quite terrible.
What was the problem? You should see how he does nails.
Nails are they're difficult, okay? I'm just adding stuff to my sheet. 1 second. There we go. What?
Look at you being.
I can laugh at you all I want.
You can, but it's not well founded.
Apprentice.
You're laughing at a minority. Master Dwarf.
Last time I checked, I'm also a minority.
Yeah, but there are more dwarves around here than Drow.
He's more of a minority.
Yeah, I'm more of a minority than you are.
Versus minority
And we're also in a time where that really doesn't matter anyway. So who gives a fuck?
You wait. In the future, people are gonna. Ooh, I oughta.
You ought to what?
Make a fucking twit longer about your ass, Skorgrim.
You know how many fucks I give?
Twitter's not a real place.
I think it's a noise about.
Yeah, birds make it. You've seen birds, surely.
Yes, I love birds.
Especially when you cook them right, they taste delicious.
Oh, that's interesting.
What, you never ate a chicken?
Oh, I've had chicken, you're
Never
right,
had-
I suppose. I just.
You ever have pheasant? You ever have quail?
Okay, you're right. I have had birds. I just thought of the cute little Tweety birds, and I don't want to eat them. They're too cute.
No, they're too tiny. There's not enough meat on them.
Oh, well, that I suppose.
You're like the kind of person that would eat a bird whole, though. You're like the person that would grab it and then go and pull out bones.
That's terrifying. Do you think he actually would do that?
Well, I mean,
Now, I've only ever done that to a chicken leg.
What?
like a whole chicken leg.
I think it was actually a turkey. No, it was a turkey leg.
That's even worse. It's bigger. Where is the?
I know. Look, I may have had like 10 ales, and it were a feast, and it would have been impolite to not eat the turkey.
Fair enough, I suppose.
I mean, I probably should have saved more of the turkey for others, but you know, I was hungry. And there was like 6 of them, so you know, one whole turkey for per dwarf isn't, you know, too much.
How old are you, Skorgrim?
I am 312 years old.
312?
Aye, that I am, lass.
I'm 84, if anyone was wondering.
You're 84?
Yeah.
I thought you were like only a few years older than me.
Well, I mean, we age differently, don't we, Skorgrim? It's maturity levels are different, aren't they?
That we do. Well, technically, in dwarven society, you're not considered an adult till you're at least 50.
And something to do with the length of your beard too is important, isn't it?
Well, a length of your beard means you live longer.
So you just never shave?
That is one of the worst things that could ever happen to a dwarf.
Really?
To shave your beard is...
Do I what?
I don't think he grows facial hair.
I have to shave because I grow such a big manly beard every morning.
Right.
I've totally never not had a beard before in my life. So,
Right, because you know it's not them pointy genes in you.
It's okay, I won't tell anyone.
it's terrible. I even tried dwarven beard growth cream. Nothing happened.
Really?
Yeah.
You know that doesn't actually do anything, right?
Well, I didn't think it was. I thought it was like snake
We sell
oil.
it to people. We sell it to. We sell it to unexpecting Umgi who think that they could grow nice beards.
Yeah, well, in this case, you sold it to a Triton who tried to rub it on my face.
Well, unfortunately, it makes the kind of actually kills the old face hairs. Makes it so you don't grow a beard.
Well, I had none to begin with, so.
It's probably the elf in you.
Never had an elf in me. I've been in an elf once, though. Those dancers, they can fucking dance. Don't worry, you'll find out when you're older, Alexis, don't worry.
She's already an adult.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean we need to rush things, okay? We can just doesn't need to be jumping into the world all, you know, stay pure for a little longer at least.
But pure is so boring. I hardly get out of it.
But you can get a better
It's not like I'm
dowry out of
fighting
someone.
anything. I read so much stuff in books. I just
There's nothing on books than doing it.
Well, we're gonna go to the festival today, and we're gonna see what is it? I think they're doing the weight lifting today, so you're gonna see a lot of knights partaking and stuff.
Log lifting, and I think rock tossing.
There you go. So, yeah, there's good food, good ale. Can you drink yet? Have you drunk yet?
Yes, I'm 18.
Right.
Talking about, lad, there's no stipulation on the age of drinking.
Look, I'm just saying. I don't want her to be rushing through things. She's young and she's got time to experience. Slow down a bit, and doesn't need to be all over the place. And
Lad, there's a saying about humans. They burn bright and they burn fast.
I don't want her to burn at all.
They'll outlive most of us. Want something I can?